Oh baby, this video is going to feel good to film, and we're filming it right now. How the heck are you guys? I am Fastidious. This is Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to my account where I'm doing something in this video today that is like the best feeling in Raid Shadow Legends. And if you're not yet playing Raid Shadow Legends, use my link in the description in the top and comment. This thing is the best link in the land. Let's get to the video. What am I talking about? You can see a champ chase behind me. You can see your boys in 69th place. Doing pretty bad, right? 807 points, I'll take that juicy Mortal Soulstone, and I need 3,000 to max out the Donatello frags from this event. I am balling on a budget here. I'm not a free-to-play player, but my budget for other games would be huge, but in Raid is fairly modest at $150 a month. Puts me in good position, but I can't wail on these events and just guarantee them. So I got to save and I got to prepare, and for the first time ever, I'm doing this thing 1,000,000% for free. And I don't just mean money, I mean shards. And I think this is just the best feeling in Raid. It feels like you cheated, but you didn't. You just lined things up and you're patient. You can't do it all the time, but it feels so good. So we're at 800 points. We need 3,000, which means we basically need another 2,200 points. And we're going to get 2,250 for free from things we've already done. So if we look over here, we recently had the Crocod, the Throat Ripper Fragment Fusion, and this guy is ready to go. And when we click this button, which I'm going to do in just a moment, that will be 500 points, which means we now only need not 2,200, but 1,700. Now, Yannicka, I've been sitting on for a while. I had her done pretty quick. I don't know, maybe a little more than 100 days into the game. You can get your Yannicka frags from the clan shop. Let me actually show that to you now because it is kind of relevant to this video. If you go to the clan shop, they're gone now, but you can buy your Yannicka frags and your Yakarl frags. He's coming up in just a second. Yannicka is a Spirit Affinity legendary, which means she is non-void. She's a legendary. That's another 500 points. Now we're down to 1,200 points. Let's continue on. We've got Yakarl over here. Yakarl, wouldn't you know it, is a Void Legendary, who I also earned from the clan shop. Him more recently than Yannicka, but I have had to be a little patient. As a Void Legendary in a champ chase, he is 650 points, which means our 1,200 now goes down to 550. The best of the bunch, the coup de grace, is we recently had a Prism event, and I didn't spend anything on it. It was the Lizardman Prism event, and with that Lizardman Prism event, you could earn 2 Prism summons for free. There were 80 total crystals. A summon in the Lizard Prism event cost 40. That means I had 2 summons. You're guaranteed at least an epic, which means at least another 500 points, 250 times 2. If you do not ever click on the summon pool during a Prism event, it will pull them for you behind the scenes, but you won't ever get those characters and thus cash in the points until you finally click on the button. And click on the button right now, I shall. You can see I'll click on it. I've already previewed this. If you ever want to know, you can just click preview and force quit out of the game. You can see what you got and then decide, do I want it right now or do I want to save it for a champ chase? And you'll see I want to save this for a champ chase, the one we're doing right now. So here are our first 600 points because I got Aox, a non-void epic, 250, but then I got Skathix, a void epic, so that's 350. 350 plus 250, that is 600. Remember, after your Yakarl, we only needed 550. We're getting this whole thing done with free-to-play prisms, the 2 free-to-play prisms, and our 3 fragment summons. So let's snag this, 600 points. Let's go to the frag summon, Crocod. 500 more, please. Oh, they're making it dramatic for us. They know it's a big moment for me. This is actually, I was hoping that we would want to use him this champ chase because I need him on my account. You're going to get content with Packmaster and Crocod after I went balls to the wall on that Orcs Path event. And yeah, I'm expecting Brutal Hydra. Let's move on to that. Looking amazing. I love him. I like the leopard skin and everything, but there's our 500 points. We'll talk more about Crocod in the future. This Yannicka, thank you for 500 more. This is one we maybe don't need to make as much of a meal out of, but she'll have a place on the account. Underrated unit for sure. Problem is she's not going to be anywhere near the top of my list for skilling up, so she's going to be not at full potential for a long time, but she's pretty cool. Definitely she's underrated. Very good DPS, very cool stuff. In the kit, there's Yannicka. She's been patiently waiting here for like 100 days almost, but with Yannicka, we now only need 550 points, or actually 600 points, but we get 650 right here from Yakarl, and boom. Yakarl is someone who had a big buff since I last had him on my account many years ago, and I cannot wait to try him out now. He won't be the top of the list, but he will be getting skill ups in the future-ish. So there we have it. That is about as spicy as it's going to get. We just got the whole thing. I know it happened fast, but we just got the entire champ chase done. So what's the lesson here? Do you have to do this? No. But if you can hoard and hold, this isn't novel. A lot of people do it. there are moments where it lines up and it just feels so good. A hot tip for you content creators out there, try not to cut it as close to the end as me. I almost forgot to do this, and I would have just easily not done anything in the champ chase when I could have done the whole thing for free. But I remembered, thank you to Ryjan, who reminded me. I mentioned to him I wanted to do it, and he reminded me to do it. But there you go. We only overshot by 57 points. How did we end up with those 807 points to begin with? Pretty simple. I just did a lot of champ training farming, like a lot. We had the champ training event. I maxed it out because I thought the rewards were really good. I can actually see if I can still show it to you guys. They might have already taken it away. Oh no, it's right here. Yeah, we maxed this out. And yeah, to get that many points where I did it all through farming, because the next one, the champ training tournament, in case I get an easy group, that's when I'm going to make all my 5 and 6 stars, hopefully get a bunch of points. You get a lot of rare drops, right? Every rare drop is going to be 10 points. If we go back to the champ chase, so between that and maybe I pulled a couple mysteries, maybe a little more than a couple for food that I could farm up, that took care of the whole thing. That's how we got the 807 points. So yeah, if I show you this here, or is it at the bottom? Where are they showing me the points? There you go. Yeah, every time you're getting an uncommon, it's 1 point. Yeah, I guess common, but if you're farming chapter 12, it's only uncommons, the incubi. And then all those rares, the Demon Spawn and the, oh my God, what's her name? Blue Girl, Diabolus, they're each 10. So I got a ton of points. And now, done. We're cooking for Donatello. Many people, at least for the champ chase, are saying Donatello is Donatello. All right, let's show you one more thing. A lot of people have asked about this. I was 2 days late. I try to get my Fusion calendar tool up as quickly as I possibly can after the Fusion's announced, though I don't get the calendar until the Fusion's live. So usually it's about 24 hours late. This time it was 48 hours late, but I forgot to tell you guys that I finished it yesterday. So I only told you guys today, and now you're getting this video, which if you're not finding out until this video, it's going to feel like 3 or 4 days. But it is there. Always just keep checking or join my Discord, the Fast and Fastidious, where I give a lot of updates. But yeah, this is it. I've done a lot of videos on how this works, so you can check it out. Colred did a whole video with me on his channel, The Amazing Colred, if you want to see that. But it's pretty intuitive. There's a key on the bottom. This will explain it. It is live, though, and it's looking really good. They did not give me any access to an official Donatello portrait, so I made this myself. I think he looks very handsome. Let's go through and let's check some things. So the champ training event, it's no longer in progress. It's completed. Make sure to collect your frags. I did that. The gear enhancement, I'm done with. Dungeon Divers, I finished last night. Champ Chase, we just did this. If you get second place, click here for the 5. If you get first place, click here for the 10. We didn't get either of those, obviously. Let's toggle all these to complete. And yeah, it's all getting added up. I'm already 40% done with this bad boy. And if we take a little peek, I've made some nice chunk of progress in the classic arena as well. So I will finish this probably right after I finish filming. Maybe I'll have to do a little bit more in the morning. But all in all, we are in a really good spot, and you can be too if you track it using my tool. Really great stuff. A big shout out to my developer, Archer, as always. Amazing full stack web dev. Love the guy. Okay, so Dragon Tournament went live today. That's in progress. Classic Arena's in progress. I'm waiting for the lineup with Dragon and Dungeon Divers before I go ham tomorrow. It says Monday. That's because it's coded to like UTC 000, like midnight for UTC. But it will be soon enough for me. And there you have it. I just wanted to make a video on this because it's just the greatest feeling in Raid. It really is. You know, I love Raid, but Raid also and Polarium, they don't make it easy on you a lot. So occasionally, when you feel like you turn the tables on them, I mean, do you not agree? Is it not the coolest that they're like, ooh, Champ Chase. Oh, but a summon rush is coming. Ooh, but Leonardo's probably going to have some absolutely bonkers path where you have to pull every summon under the sun. Hope you find a good way to spend them all, or maybe you spend a little cash. No, I don't. There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have been fastidious. I want to tell you, I'm completely and utterly all in with the Ninja Turtles. I have a Ninja Turtles video coming out very soon with a very amazing but very unexpected collaborator. I have not done a collab in a while, and I think you guys will be so thrilled to see who we're having on. If you have any predictions, let me know in the comment section. But I'm really trying to line things up so I can get all 4 turtles. Donatello, we're going to get him. He's the fusion, and he's so good. I'm going to make a lot of content on him. We obviously have Michelangelo. Mikey is going to be also, I think, really good. I can't wait to test him. No one has him yet, but we'll get him on day 7, just 2 days from now. And then for the 3rd and 4th turtles, we have Raphael, who they said is going to be a deck, and I'm assuming it's going to be a Souls deck. And we have Leonardo, who's going to be a path, and I'm assuming it's going to be a summon rush path. It's going to be a little sweaty for both of those things for me. You can see I have 70 Mortal Souls, 8 Immortal. I'm in good shape. Those are both coming towards the end of the first week of October, but it's going to be really tricky to line it up. And I did use all my sacreds very recently, so we'll see how quickly I can save some up. I might have to buy some sacreds beginning of October. I'm pretty good on budget right now for September. Maybe I can even roll some over or buy some in anticipation. The final thing I want to say is I'm sitting on a wealth of energy. So we had a flash offer today that was like $40 for 10.2. That's what I'm talking about, 250 energy per dollar. That is the value I'm looking for. We're going to save that for when we really, really need it. Maybe one of those future paths or decks. And then I still have all these left over from a big bundle I bought. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm starting to stockpile the gems again. Let me know how you guys are doing. Are you going to try to get all 4 turtles? I don't care much for Shredder or April. I mean, they're cool. I wanted Splinter. But we got the 4 turtles for sure. So I'm going to do my best to make it happen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I mentioned my link at the beginning of the video. If you're not yet playing Raid, or you want to start from scratch, or you want to start another account, I have the best link in the land. Immediately on download, you get Deacon Armstrong, and then you get 3 more top tier epics within your first 2 or 3 days playing. The main 3 you get within your first 2 or 3 hours. It is too freaking good. Thank you guys. Thank you to my editor, Mitchell, for editing this video. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.